India's cadre policy decides which state an IAS officer, IPS officer, or Indian Forest Service officer will serve in after clearing UPSC examination. Many people assume that officers are posted randomly, but in reality, cadre allocation follows a carefully designed system aimed at maintaining fairness, neutrality, and national unity. The policy ensures that civil services function as an all-India institution rather than as state-centric services driven by personal choice. A cadre simply means the state or group of states where an IAS officer spends most of their career. For example, an officer may belong to the Tamil Nadu cadre, Rajasthan cadre, or joint cadre like AGMAT, which includes several smaller states and union territories. Once allotted, the officer primarily serves in that cadre throughout their career, although they may also work at the center on deputation. IAS officers are not allowed to freely choose their state because they are part of the All India services created under the Constitution to serve both the Union and the states. Objective was to build a nationally integrated, politically neutral bureaucracy. If officers were allowed full freedom to choose their states, popular regions would attract most top-rank officers, difficult or remote state would be neglected, and officers could develop strong local or political ties that might compromise neutrality. Therefore, cadre allocation deliberately limits personal choice in favor of national interest. However, the system does recognize home state preference, though in limited and controlled manner. A candidate may be allotted their home state as an insider only if three conditions are met. The candidate's rank allows it. A vacancy exists in the home state cadre in the relevant category, and the rules of allocation permit it. Home state allocation is thus treated as a privilege, not an entitlement. Many candidates do not get their home state even with good ranks because maintaining neutrality and balanced distribution is considered more important than personal convenience. Earlier, India followed a zone-based preference system for cadre allocation. The country was divided into 5 zones, and candidates ranked these zones in order of preference. Within each zone, they ranked state cadres. While this system allowed candidates to express preferences, it gradually led to distortions. Candidates began filling preferences strategically, leading to clustering of top-ranked officers in preferred states. In some cases, a lower-ranked candidate could secure a more preferred or even home state cadre compared to a high-ranked candidate simply due to smarter preference filling. Although legal, this weakened the principle of fairness. Recognizing these issues, the government redesigned the system to reduce discretion and strengthen neutrality. The concern was clear. If officers are allowed too much choice, over time, states may begin influencing officers, undermining the impartial character of the civil services. This led to the introduction of roster-based group cycle system that has been announced recently. Under the current system, zone and cadre preferences have been removed. State cadres are divided into 4 groups, and the allocation happens in cycles. A candidate's rank determines when they enter the cycle, while the roster determines which group of states they are assigned to. Home state allocation is still possible, but only with strict insider vacancy rules and without allowing candidates to manipulate choices. For example, if it is the turn of Group 2 in the roster and candidate's rank falls within that cycle, the candidate will be allotted state from Group 2 based purely on vacancy availability and category. If the candidate's home state falls in that group and insider vacancy exists, they may get it. Otherwise, they will be allotted another state from the group. The next candidate is allotted next state in sequence. Over time, this ensures that every region of India receives officers of different ranks and no state is repeatedly favored or ignored. This system is considered fairer because it limits local bias by reducing home state dominance and ensures equitable distribution of officers across states. And mainly, it strengthens national integration by encouraging officers to serve outside familiar regions. It also improves transparency, as cadre allocation is governed by clear rules rather than personal preferences. In simple terms, the earlier system trusted individual choice, including home state preference, while the current system trusts institutional structure. The old approach asked officers where they wanted to serve, The new approach asks where the country needs them. IAS or IPS officers are therefore not sent randomly, nor are they guaranteed their home state. They are allocated cadres throughout a structured mechanism that balances limited home state preference with the larger goals of neutrality, fairness, and national unity. Hope it clarified your doubts about new cadre policy. If you are still having doubts, please comment in the comment section. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Jai Hind.